Hello my fellow gamers, Simple Geek Gaming, and welcome back to what is now episode 4 from the Codex server. So if you have been watching, you know that I've made quite a bit of progress. Primarily, I was at spawn last episode and I finally finished off my spawn house. So it probably not the best looking thing around spawn, but it does look, in my eyes, it'll do the job, especially for what I want. But in terms of what to put in it, I don't know yet. So anyways, back to this episode. Today, we are going to be sorting out, or trying to sort out, this area. Obviously, like, you know, think in at the end of, was it the start of episode 3? I can't really remember. I've done that much stuff over the past few weeks anyway. Obviously, like so, I cleared out about half of this, and obviously I had about another half to go. Obviously, in between the end of episode 3 and this one, I have done this one. I'll just bring all this back up again. And if I can actually jump up. Right, anyways, yes, I have cleared out all of this. And I've still got... Ow. Okay, trying a little bit of lag there. Oh, sorry. Yes, and I've still got all this to deal with. And like you know, I have this giant pool of lava. This is going to be fun to try and deal with, and what some of the people on the server suggested, especially like Crystal, saying pour water over it and then you can get an absolute bucket load of obsidian. So I think I might consider that and try and save a couple buckets, you know, just for the bulk of cooking of stuff. So we have got our bucket, so let's just run upstairs. I was thinking, I've still got tons of stuff to do on this base. It's like digging all the way down. This was kind of the easy part. The hard part is down there. Because one of the things that I was thinking, you know, for that big open area is have like a proper like underground garden area. So I've got an idea of like having a fountain and maybe a big ass pond. But no, shut up, dogs. You're not going anywhere. Right. Go down this way and let's go and get some water. Yes, what was I saying? Oh yes, having like a fountain, maybe like a partial pan that's cutting into the side of the side, and I need to blooming eat again. My own fault for bloody running all everywhere. Absolute my own fault. Right, let's head down. Really can't give monkeys about my health. And how much obsidian we can get from this, right? And I always hate it when you try running and it just goes like that. That is absolutely horrid. Right, first things first, make sure I do not land in the lava. So, where should we put it? Let's go here. How much obsidian can we get from this? Holy cow, that is a lot of obsidian. I think I've hit the jackpot. So yeah, these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They'll do for just the buckets of lava for the cooking. Oh, okay, never mind. You numbnuts. Right, let's just get this on so nothing can spawn down here. Right, obviously now I've got to dig up all of my obsidian and I've got to use coal now for cooking. Joyous me. And then once we've done that, we can then get on to clearing all this out, and then probably just clear out this one layer and then start plonking down the soil, because where is it? Oh yes, we have some grass blocks, because if you remember when Metal Mercury cleared out that bit of land from where my spawn base is, he used his silk touch shovel, and lucky enough he dumped it in a chest. So thank you very much, Metal, for that. So that will come in handy. So if I just put a few bits and bobs around, then everything will come to grass. Right, I'm going to get back onto this, because this is going to take a while, especially when you're trying to save a lot of iron. And I'm having to use stone, especially when you want to enchant stuff, you need lapis, and I haven't found much of it. Right, anyways, right, back onto this, and I'll see you once I've cleared this, and we are starting the long laborious process of getting this whole area turned to grass. Right, so as you can see, I have now cleared out all this little section, so it now gives the impression of one big ass open room. Though one thing that I am possibly intending to do is probably just extend it out a few blocks on each side and a few blocks on this back wall. Though to be honest, that probably won't take half as long as these two sections did. Either way, I am now happy to clear it and I can concentrate on getting all the grass done. Also, if we just have a quick little look down here, obviously I've cleared out all the obsidian and I've got nice 46 blocks of it, but we still have a few tiny little pockets of lava. So one thing that I possibly could do with them is get a few buckets, put it in the furnaces, and then cook an absolute bucket load of stone, because one of the things that I want to do is just make a load of make some smooth stone and then put them into the slab, so that way we can put them on the stairs, so that will look good. Obviously, next thing we got to do is obviously finish up all this, and I've got to clear this little bit of land in, or should I say fill it in. So we have our sand, so I might as well just do the first stages. I'm not going to use all of it, I'm probably only going to use maybe one or maybe about 4 blocks, give or take, just to make it spread a little bit quicker, because one block could take for absolutely ever. One more on this side. Though to be honest, I have no idea how long grass takes to spread. I remember back on the old Mineception server I did it, must have taken forever, so I can imagine this sort of length, this sort of size area, it will take forever. And the other annoying thing is I've only got one more stack of soil. So yeah, it's right there. Why am I looking in the chest? Oh yeah, it's going to put that back in. Yeah, one more stack of soil and it probably won't even cover 2 rows, maybe 3 tops. So I'm going to have to go back out and get as much soil as I can and get on with it. Also, one of the other things I thought about is possibly making a little fountain and maybe having like a waterfall going from the top, you know, like the little bay area you have up on the surface. More possibility, I think. I think we'll see. Just see how it goes, because obviously I'm just playing it by ear and just doing one thing and then I'll work on the next thing. So obviously I'm going to need to get on with all the soil, fill it in this bit of land, and do God knows how many other things. This is going to be one really challenging section of my build. Right, as you can see, now this is all grass. It has taken absolutely forever to do, just dig out, and especially if you remember this pit that was on literally down here, that took ages to fill. And I also had to go on the hunt for more dirt. It wasn't really that hard, it was just a case of getting it all in. And now, as you can see now, it's the waiting for the grass to migrate to the other side. That has been the most boring, especially just when you stand there watching it, you think, why am I doing this like watching grass grow? Right, our next task is this fountain. I did kind of work out where I wanted it. It's probably about up here. It's about. I think it was it. Was it here? Or was it the one behind? Let's just put that one there. Yep. So put that in the centre. Space, space, space. There's the edge of the fountain. Got 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 3. Yeah. This one will do. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's gonna be. Yeah, I'm gonna have to clear some more of this out. So, bugger. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the edge of it. 1, 2. Because you come down here and you're greeted by this fountain. Yeah, I'll be clearing more of this out. I know that for a fact, but let's do our fountain. Right, it's going to be simple. One. Okay, why am I going to that? I'll get everything's in here. Grab a couple of them. First thing we have to do is these, because it's obviously we're using the slabs. Right. Now, I don't know how high it's going to be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That'll do. Right. Don't. Oh, God damn it. And now to take away the soil, which I obviously planted down. You are a genius sometimes, you know that. I can't believe I plonked all this soil down. And for what? No. Okay, I didn't need to take that bit of soil out. Because I'm putting a slab on that section. Oh my god, what am I like? I'm not thinking straight. Sunday afternoon, day just to chill out, and I'm already making mistakes. Right, so we've got to dig this out. God almighty. This is probably a good reason why I don't do this normal sort of stuff on here, on camera. I don't know, that kind of don't look right. Right, give me a minute. Give me a minute. I'm just going to have a mess around with this just to try and sort it out. Make it look a little bit more like a sphere, or circle, should I say. I think that looks about right. Trying to mess around with this how it looks around the edges, and I think this is the best thing I've got, because before it kind of looked like this. If you remember, it kind of looked like that, and okay, damn block lag. As I was saying, yes, before it kind of looked like that, and it didn't look right, and that actually does look a lot better. So, next task is obviously to try and get it all filled in. God, why did I put these back in? Yeah. Right, well, how long it's going to take me to do this? This is going to be intriguing. Right, this now is the finished article. I should have said almost finished article. We've just got to place our last few things, and then we got the fun bit of getting the water bucket, which is literally just above our heads, because it's in one of the chests up there, and then we can try and make sure it's all in sync, i.e. all the water's going into the right places. Even though fountains are supposedly one of the easiest things to build, sometimes they're not always, and I kind of jumped out of that straight away. It's a bit strange. Right, let's get our water bucket. Is it? Yeah, it's upstairs. Why did I say it was upstairs and then check the bottom that chest? I don't know. I think like I'm going on autopilot with some things. Right, I need to. These edges I will be replacing with stone slabs eventually. Once I've got enough, smooth stone for it, I think. Right, let's just, bagger. Right, let's get rid of them. Get our 2 water buckets. And hit down. Do. Okay, walking down here and just seeing that fountain, you're thinking, what has this person built? And yeah, this area is going to be much bigger. No idea how much bigger, but probably another 10 to 20 blocks, possibly 10 at most. Right, we got to freaking get up here now. Ah, God, dirt. I've already got dirt there. That's it. Right. And I've probably gone a little bit too high with that. Right. Hopefully this will work. Awesome stuff. Right, let's get rid of all this. Okay, that's actually pretty cool, to be honest. From here, it looks pretty cool, and let's see what it looks like actually coming down, like I said a moment ago. Yeah, that's the thing that automatically strikes out when you're coming down. That does look good. Right, obviously now we've seen what I've said. Extend this back wall back, probably around about another 10 to 20. And also with these steps, instead of just sticking normal stairs down, which are absolute pain and sometimes don't look right, I think we're going to replace everything with these slabs. That way, as we can see here, if we just... Oh god, I just used this damn pickaxe, even though I don't really want to. It looks a damn sight better than just normal stairs. So yeah, we got this to do. We got the walls to extend out yet again. Oh boy, that's another possibly thousand worth of stone to clear. Just what I needed. Right, we've got this to do, and I'll get back to you one to give you a nice good update. Right guys, I say it has been a good few days since I was last done, and obviously as you can tell, I have actually done this to all the stairs, obviously going up to this side where the portal is, and then going all the way back out to the front. And also, as I've just come back on, I spent the past few hours doing all of this. All I have to say is, clearing all this stone out took forever and a bloody day. I have no idea how long it actually took me to do. The only thing I can think of, I think I started it around probably about 4:30 this afternoon, and I probably only just finished it not gone probably 15 minutes ago. Obviously that being probably about 6:45 or something like that. And like I say, I'm so glad I'm done. All I'm going to do now, after recording this little segment, is take a break and do something else, because I don't want to see another stone block or dig out another stone block for quite a while, because my god, it was so bloody monotonous and boring like you wouldn't believe. At least I had some good music to listen to, so that was a plus on its own. And also, when I was just about to start it, Gathering Storm came on and started talking to me, and then he said, "Fancy any help?" And I thought, yeah, why not? Came down here, started on it, and then he went to the end to try and get some pickaxes enchanted. And then I think it took him so long to do, and I think he eventually had to go off to get something to eat. By which time I was about halfway through the second wall, and then by the time I got to this one, I just thought, just get on with it. This one probably took around about an hour, because I worked out for this side, and that back wall, it's just a case of it's around about 4,000 blocks. I'm not even mentioning all the empty space that you saw before, because that's probably another 4,000. It could be anywhere between 8 to 10,000 I have shifted so far, all in these blooming chests. It's just absolutely ridiculous. I've cleared so much stone. Now I think when I'm looking around at this, one thing that I don't think it will stay like is obviously like a blooming giant box. I think one thing that I reckon I'll do is probably just make some smooth stone, because I have got some. No, I haven't got any in there. I'm sure I've got some smooth stone. Yeah, I have. Yeah, get some of this smooth stone, and then put it into the corners and try and get some curves out of these edges, because that way it'll try and make it look a little bit better. And then obviously I think if you go down here, obviously this will turn into like a pathway. Not sure this on the design yet. And then we can clear out an entrance way to here, to wherever I choose to dig. Because one of the things, we've still got tons of stuff to do. We've still got to do like crops room, a trees room, the furnace room, chanting room, all sorts of different stuff. But either way, my main aim is to finish this welcome area off. And one thing we've still got to do is obviously just get some trees, plant them all down, and get the soil, obviously like I said, and do the same on the other side and do a pathway. So I am going to obviously, like I said, I'm going to take a break from this for a few hours, do some other things. Then I might get back on later tonight and then get on with this, and I'll give you hopefully the final update and how it's looking. Right, okay, not a good few hours later, but in fact the next day, we have made some really good progress. Obviously, first thing you notice is the trees, and one thing that I need to make sure of is all the trees are of similar height. So these three are near enough right. It's just a case of the ones on this side, especially these three, are a little bit short. Also, if you've noticed, all the grass has now been extended towards the back. We have made some sort of an entranceway to wherever we plan to dig, so we've got many a room to set out. And also, if you have kind of also didn't notice because of the trees being in the way, we have put loads of stone blocks all over the corners of the ceiling area, and also done the same up here. And especially, let me just try and get out of view so the trees aren't in the way. Dug out the wall to make it not make it look completely flat like you see here, but in fact make it look a little bit more realistic in terms of it looks like, say, one massive explosion. And the ceiling area itself, I might dig out certain patches so I could have like stalactites or something popping out. And one other thought I had was to try and get some vines. Bit of lag then, yes. You might try and get vines. Only problem with that is I don't know where blooming jungle is. Absolutely have no idea. I'm going to have to ask one of the guys on the server, see if they've got any, and then I can just try and grow some out and then plonk them down and then plonk them on which areas I've got to do. And the other bits I've got to do, I'm thinking I'll do this after I finish recording, is completely dig out, just like on this, done on that side, but on this back wall, on that side, on this bloody bit, and obviously on these two walls here. And then also we've got the fun bit of trying to design how we're going to get the stairway to look. That will be an interesting one. I seem to have put down a torch and I didn't really want to then. What am I like? Complete dirt. I think I've dirted quite a few times over the past few episodes and quite a few other series like Feed the Beast one. So I think that is our progress so far, and we have done an almighty amount of work, i.e. clearing loads of more stone, and we've got loads more stone to clear. Because I know things we've got to build, let me think, we have the crops room, the farms room for the animals, room for me tree harvesting, possibly even like a mini spawn area or something. I don't know. It's one possible. We've got so much to do, and it's a case of where to start. But unfortunately, looking at my little watch, we have near enough run out of time for the episode, and that is a shame. Really is a shame. Oh well. Think when like I said, when the next episode starts, I will hopefully have all of this work complete. Because I think this is only going to take me about another. Say about an hour or so, I think. Yes, yeah, about an hour. That should do. So, anyways, if you have enjoyed this episode and obviously would like to see much more, please make sure to like, comment, and most importantly, please subscribe, especially if you're new. And I'll see you next time.